A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, October 10th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Congressman Michael Lawler of the Hudson Valley, a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, has asked Secretary Blinken for answers on the State Department's plan to account for and ensure the safety of American citizens in Israel. In a letter to Blinken, Lawler wrote, "Although I acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of the State Department that it's taking in this fluid and tragic situation, we must know what steps are and will be taken to address the situation at hand." The freshman lawmaker said while we must work to ensure that Israel has all the weaponry and equipment needed to defend itself, we must also address the situation that our citizens find themselves in at the moment as well. The Rockland County District Attorney's Office Crime Analysis Center is supporting the county's law enforcement agencies by providing real-time analysis, criminal intelligence, and crucial information to ensure streamlined and informed operations in the county. The announcement from DEA Thomas Walsh follows the terrorist attacks in Israel. Rockland has a very large Jewish population. In Putnam County, Sheriff Kevin McConville says he has sent notifications to religious institutions in the county that they have been and will continue to perform frequent and random checks at all houses of worship. State Senator James Skoufis of the Hudson Valley, chairman of the Senate Investigations Committee, will be holding a hearing in Albany later this month on the state's rollout of legal cannabis sales and use. The lawmaker says the State Office of Cannabis Management has dropped the ball in so many ways. He wants to know how the agency intends to fix the mess, his words, which includes putting a lid on illegal shop sales.
I've heard in New York City it's upwards of 5,000 illegal shops are operating right now. And then you throw in the rest of the state, and the number is probably close to 10,000. And so, yeah, it's rampant. It's another, on a very long list of problems, and amidst this really terrible rollout,
Skoufis says among other issues, the black market sales of cannabis products is dangerous to users because of the potential of dangerous substances being mixed in. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Town Clerk Mary Beth Muir of Pleasant Valley and the Hometown Heroes Committee have succeeded in having the town recognized as a Purple Heart town by the National Purple Heart Honor Mission. The recognition was a year-long process that Muir and the committee endured to provide another tribute to the town's veterans who received the Distinguished Purple Heart. The Purple Heart Medal is presented to service members who have been wounded or killed as a result of enemy action while serving in the U.S. military. A Purple Heart is a solemn distinction and means a service member has greatly sacrificed themselves or paid the ultimate price while in the line of duty, according to the USO. According to the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor, more than 1.8 million Purple Heart medals have been presented to service members since the award was first created in 1782 in Newburgh by General George Washington. A fire reported in the luggage compartment of a corporate jet at Stewart Airport on Monday afternoon brought out a quick response. The New York Air National Guard based at Stewart provides all crash, fire, and rescue services for the military and civilian sides of the airport. Shortly before 4 p.m., the call came out for a fire in the luggage compartment of the aircraft. In about a half hour, Incident Command reported it was under control. The extent of damage, if any, was not immediately known. According to the FAA, the 2004 Cessna 680 jet is owned by Subaru of New England in Norwood, Massachusetts. Dutchess County resident Dominic Sciamento A colonel with the state police has been named acting superintendent, replacing acting superintendent Stephen Negrelli, who submitted his resignation recently after being informed that he would not be named superintendent of the 5,000-strong force by Governor Hochul. Several members of the state police have said that the governor is hinting at naming a superintendent from outside the agency. The Ulster County Sheriff's Office has charged a 54-year-old Kingston man on probation with felony criminal possession of a weapon following a home visit by the county probation department. Investigation alleges that Robert Copen Jr. was found in possession of 2 rifles during a morning inspection on October 5th, while he's prohibited from doing so as a convicted felon. He was arraigned and released on his own recognizance to appear in court at a later date. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.